Hey everybody, this is Noe with Walk with Yah Ministry, a ministry that focuses on exorcisms, deliverance, teaching spiritual warfare, and teaching people how to live the Bible so that way they don't have to actually need a deliverance and basically trying to work myself out of a job. So just trying to answer questions that people have just to kind of demystify, deliverance and so people don't think it's, just out there and weird just because they don't know much about it. So it's actually very biblically based. Anyways, just doing a question and answer format here. And had received a comment that I was talking to somebody, a lady the other day, and she was like, Noe, I'm having these spiritual experiences, but I'm not really sure. Should I be sharing them? And I kind of get it. It's a little awkward to bring up. Um, it's like, can you please pass the butter? And oh, by the way, I think I'm hearing demon voices in my head. So you want to be wise on who you share with, of course. But I find that a lot of times that because people don't share, that they think that they're the only ones having these experiences. And actually, it happens quite a lot. And so in this particular case, yes, this lady told me that she was hearing voices, which actually is a very common thing. Um, and so a lot of people are going to go immediately to schizophrenia, which I'm not saying can't be valid, but I will also say that, and a lot of times, there are voices that we hear in our head, which are going to be either Yahweh, God, Satan, our own voices, or soul fragments. And if you don't know about soul fragments, I suggest you go to the Walk with Yah website, YouTube channel, as I do some extensive teaching on that. But anyways, so yeah, we kind of have to be careful. But a lot of these experiences that we have spiritual roots. And so, and the more that we talk about them, these things will become more commonplace to where people don't feel such a hesitancy to share. In Revelations 2:11, the Bible says, and they overcame him, being the devil, because of the blood of the Lamb and because of the word of their witness or their testimony. And they did not love their lives to death. So basically, your testimony will help raise the faith of other people that hear it. Now, granted, again, you might not want to tell people until after you get it dealt with, not everyone at least. And, but after the deliverance, you should share with people so that he can be glorified. And I find it interesting a lot of times as I go out about my day, shopping, whatever. I'll pray over people for healing and sometimes even do deliverance at the grocery store. And so a lot of times I'll ask people, hey, would you like to give a testimony? Just to help other people see that this stuff is real, to make it more naturally. Or as Sid Roth would say, we're naturally supernatural. So hats off to you, Sid. And so anyways, and so the more people that tell about this stuff, the more that the masses will believe. And I also want to tell people 2 Timothy 1:7 that Elohim has not given us a spirit of fear or cowardice, but of power and love and self-control. But especially verse 8, where it says, do not be ashamed of the witness of our master, of our master. Um, so a lot of these testimonies, again, they help give him the glory. We should not be ashamed when he does something in our life, and we should be telling people to rejoice in him. So in this case, I understand, again, this woman was hearing voices, a little bit more delicate on that one. But in other stuff, if you're experiencing, even what people might think is normal as depression or anger or, cutting or suicide or stuff like that, a lot of these times these things are spiritually rooted. And so I just suggest that you find a reputable and experienced deliverance minister to help you with a lot of these issues, because sometimes there's just more to it. So again, This is Noe with Walk with Yah, and maybe your miracle could be next.